What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming back. It's three reasons why. Today we talking about monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? What you know about that? We about to tell you about that. And like I said, you know me. I'm the 209 Tiger, and I'm hanging with.
It's CDP 209, Las Vegas, Nevada. Born and raised, Stockton, California. Summertime back. I'm here with.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Common Sense Marcus, man. I was also born in the 209, the Cali, the Stockton. It's about to get hot out there. But is it hotter than this motherfucking monkeypox bullshit? Let's get into it. Let's go.
Monkeypox. So we've noticed in the last, let's just say, week, cases of monkeypox going on, popping up globally. Now, as what was it? As of this past weekend, now we have two cases in the United States. Monkeypox from I don't know. It's you know what I mean. Like it looks like a bigger version of chicken pox. I don't like I said. I'm not like it's not like we've really seen it to like know about it like that. But I've seen pictures. It looks like it's been around since the 70s, at least, because I seen a picture from the 70s where someone had it on their legs. So, what is your guys' thoughts on monkeypox?
Pass me the rock, man. Let me get this one first, man. Like you said, monkeypox. First of all, what the fuck is monkeypox? You gotta hesitate and look that up or think about it. But like you were saying, it's like chickenpox. It's a rash. It's a disease. Been around for a long time. But why the fuck we don't know about it if it's been around for a long time? Because it wasn't a problem. It wasn't an issue for 50 years. But now all of a sudden, it's a fucking issue. And they call it monkeypox.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first initial thoughts about it. And there's two confirmed cases, and one's in Texas, and I think the other one's in Maryland. But some people that don't know I'm in Texas now, the great state of Texas. Had to get a little bit more freedom back, but anyways, why Texas? I don't know, but just to fucking have two cases after 50 years confirmed, and what I think so fucking interesting, you know, my great Phil, my great Uncle Joe Pop, he's on the scene, guys. Feel safe. He's on the scene. He said, "Don't be concerned. We we're just worried about it spreading a little bit faster, but it's a mild rash, and we're looking into what vaccines will be effective." What vaccines will be effective? You mean like the same ones that are effective with the corona, or the same ones with the flu? I mean, monkeypox, like Tiger says, been around since the 70s at least. What you think you're gonna come up with a new effective treatment now all of a sudden to put in my fucking arm to treat chickenpox? I don't know. That's my thought, man. I'm gonna pass the rock off to CDP, but just be safe, feel comfortable. Joe Pop's on the scene. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man.
I think it's just like the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but the flu on steroids. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing but the chickenpox on steroids. They made up some shit. They're gonna make up some vaccines to put some more shots in the motherfuckers and pump more fear. And this is just gonna be the same thing going on over. But I think people are pretty much more hip to what's going on now. So I don't think it's gonna be the same effect, the same scare as it was with coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's not like people are more hip. I think people are just tired of the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's tired of getting shots. It's tired of talking about it all the time. I don't think this is gonna take as much of a effect like the coronavirus did. But it's nothing but the chicken pox on steroids. They threw it out somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Now it's a little spread, and they threw it out somewhere else. Just trying to push that vaccine, that's all, just another way. They'll probably come out with some other bullshit, try to throw that out too, you know what I mean? That's all I think about it.
I mean, it seems like like every 4 years we get like some odd ass like swine swine flu, bird swine flu, or West Nile virus, or like something that's not like the regular things that we're used to hearing about. Like then COVID came and like monkeypox is like I didn't even know that was real at first. That's how much it's like wow. Out of all the after like all this time, monkeypox. Like I've never heard of anybody having monkeypox. It's to the extreme where I believe it's Belgium. They're having 21-day quarantines for people who have monkeypox right now. So they're already outside of United States starting like to put people like up in quarantine like back when the pandemic first started.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I question. I lay out to y'all like, isn't it convenient? Like you were saying, just picking up what you're saying. Like if it's not swine flu or corona or bird flu, I mean, this is a question. Simple question. I'm a middle aged man. 38. If y'all want to know, 83 best year, whatever. But I never heard of monkeypox. 37 and 3/4 of those years. Like what the fuck? If this has been around for 50 years, like there's other diseases out there like malaria or, obviously AIDS and fucking every type of cancer under the sun. Why? My question to y'all is like, do y'all think it's just too convenient that it's like clockwork? Like, okay, what's next? Zebra pox? Or, like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. Am I reading too much into this or this monkeypox thing, just ridiculous and
it's starting to be a joke, like, you know what I mean? It's like you said, zebra. What's it gonna be next? Zebra pox, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. Like you're desperate.
Niggas gonna be thug life in quarantine. Like, the Tupac, I got that Tupac.
Yeah, it's people getting, not people. They getting desperate. It's just crazy. It's getting out of hand. It's like getting to a point where they must be waiting on us to just get tired of this shit and like, nah, man, get up out of here. You know what I mean? They're waiting on us, and it's gonna get more ridiculous and more ridiculous until motherfuckers just stop listening to that shit. Turn that shit off.
I'm just saying, like, it's a game. People know how I feel. People know that it's bigger things getting played on this real platform. But it just amazes me that this new disease, monkeypox, sound like a fucking video game. It is gonna start scaring people, or got the Germans on lockdown. Shout out to the Germans. I'm sorry for that. On lockdown, but who cares about Ukraine or Taiwan or the homeless or Hunter Biden's laptop or whatever? Monkeypox, nigga. Like, I don't know, man.
Are they saying like it has the potential to kill somebody, or you're just gonna have like? Because at first I was like, oh, yo, they got somebody on TV like they got warts on their hands. Like I just thought somebody had warts on their hands. Then I seen a thing that's like monkeypox.
In this article that I was reading from Hindus Times, it says although the disease belongs to the same virus family as smallpox, if symptoms are milder, people usually recover within 2 to 4 weeks without needing to be hospitalized. But the disease occasionally is deadly. But isn't that corona? Supposedly? My bad. My bad.
Corona. They said corona had like a 98% survival rate or something like that.
No, it was kill a million. This nigga, shut up. It was kill. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, like, what's that sarcastic joke? The guy who was like, people, all of a sudden Corona came around, but people stopped dying from car wrecks. People stopped dying from shootings. People stopped dying from old age.
Liver cancer, yeah. Heart attacks. I mean, I'm sorry to the people. If you got something called Corona, or if you just died in the last 3 years and you think it's from whatever, I'm not trying to downplay that. So I'm sorry to those people that lost somebody. But I just think it, like CDP said, I think it's a joke, like monkeypox, nigga. When I was born, we had got 6 shots. My mom jammed into my arm. I was a little kid. Now one of them was monkeypox. It was smallpox, baby, but not monkeypox. Like this.
Pretty sure that's all it is. Smallpox. on steroids. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
And how do niggas get monkeypox?
The kicker is people do their research like before a vaccine can be released. It got to go through a process, and the process is like 10, 15, 20 years before it's officially, it could be approved and then released. These people was coming up with vaccines in months, and people were just lining up, just taking it. You know what I mean? People ain't doing their research before they shoot shit up in their bodies. And then now it's all kind of stuff coming out about the vaccination, what it does to humans' veins and all that stuff. It's like pictures that you can go see. Like it's like the blood clot got like little things coming up and they move and shit. It's gross. This looks like some alien shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And yeah, man, just lining.
In another like 3 years, it'll be something else. There'll be some disease from the '60s or some type of you know what I mean? Like that'll be up. Like I ain't gonna say like, knock on wood, hopefully, not, but malaria or something will be like, oh my God, like, this is super malaria. It's hit the United States. Like, fuck.
Remember, there was one I remember personally because I was like, damn, that's fucked up to have. But there was some kind of disease from mosquitoes where women's babies were like small-headed babies. Y'all remember that? Like the Zelta virus or Zeta? Ah, man, I don't know. It was like
wasn't that the West Nile?
It could have been whatever, but like it popped up on the news, and then it was like, oh, damn, it's messed up, and then I never heard about it again. My point is that still happening? Or does that just happen when they tell us it happens and then they move on to something else and then they move on, come back to that? Like, that's what people got to realize. Like, some of these issues are only issues because they make it issues. Like, monkeypox, come on, people. When you ain't never heard of it. Stop lying. You ain't never heard of it before 3-4 months ago, nigga, if you know monkeypox. If you have, then my fault if you did have it or knew about it, but... And I think another Joe Pop Biden news, isn't my favorite Theo giving money to somebody again?
Yeah. With the Ukraine some more cash.
He put an additional 100 million on top of the additional 40 billion.
100 million on top of the 40 billion.
He throwing alley-oops out there. He out there throwing some dimes and shit.
Hey, you can't say one bad thing about that man. He cares about the Ukrainians. He's a giver. And Americans.
He already said that he gonna help America. If something happens to Taiwan, America's gonna help Taiwan too. So Taiwan about to be getting a bag too.
I hope he meant like Taiwan, Kansas, or Taiwan. You know what I'm saying? Maryland. They think need to help some Americans out. Yes. They over there sending 100 million to Ukraine.
And where is all these billions coming from? Because he's telling us, he's telling Americans we ain't got it.
Yeah, right. I thought inflation was in like was nearing like record alarming highs. It's like you talk about sending 40 billion, 100 million. It's like, hold on.
It's man, I don't even know. Plus record gas and food inflation, like this dude.
That's how that money going over there to Ukraine.
This dude, and then now you talk about he want to put his toe in the Taiwan bath already. Like, hey, don't fuck with my Taiwanese people. And the Taiwanese people are cool. The Ukrainian people are cool. But man, if you're a president of any country, I thought you would, I don't know, take care of that country first.
The Ukraine,
Uncle Joe Pop.
The Ukraine people probably ain't seen a dime of that money.
Yeah, but I also heard like it's all not necessarily like straight cash. It's like aid. Like, oh, okay, we're gonna send you some like defense weapons and shit like that, and flares and first aid kits. So I believe it's like that too. Like it's not all like just straight money.
No, yeah. One of it was I think it was 100 million barrels of oil When I read that, I was like, oh, this nigga giving. And the coldest part about it is it. If y'all can correct me, wrong, man. Smash that like button or correct me. It came out of our reserve stock. So America has a reserve stock of oil that we save for World War III, whatever. This nigga was like, "Ooh, gas prices are hella high. Yo, let's take $100 billion out of our backup and send it to Ukraine." I don't know if y'all seen that, but I was like, man, what the fuck? Nigga, with gas hella high, this nigga would be like, send some of our reserve to them niggas. Like, damn. Who got to pay for that? We do. Because we love it. Because we love the Ukrainians. Our tax dollars.
Like, explain the purpose of closing the pipeline, man. Like, why? Remember, he first, as soon as he got in office, supposedly got in office, he immediately stopped the pipeline. Like,
for no reason. Well, I mean,
that was a problem alone right there. If you just open it back up, the gas price problem will be affected immediately, going down. You know what I mean? It's easy fixes that he could do that he just refused to do.
What do you guys feel about him and that him helping out people who's hurting with student loans? Isn't that what he's doing? Like loan forgiveness or something?
Niggas about to be mad at me.
Man, fuck them student loans. Help out with the gas and the food, man.
Niggas about to be mad at me. All right.
So then he said something like job, what did he say? The jobs are at an all-time high. No administration has ever did anything like this administration has done in the past. That's something. Yeah, like, man, said that. That shit is a fucking lie.
It's the oldest playbook in the history that I know of how to fuck your people over.
Yeah.
Things going good. Create a problem. Because you already got the solution. You're going to sell it to them later or fuck them over later with them like, oh, we got a shortage on this. Here you go. Oh, we got this. There you go. Get them dependent. But, oh, man. Well, the student loan. Let me touch on that student loan thing before I forget, man. Look. We all got bills. I got bills. You got bills. We the only... Is another topic, but we the only creatures on Earth that have to pay to live on Earth because we that stupid. But we all got bills. So you're telling me that you're gonna rack up X amount of bills trying to learn whatever you want to learn. Shout out to you for trying to learn whatever you want to learn. And I'd say 50% of that. Would you say 50% of those people didn't do whatever they were trying to learn? Would you say that's fair? So 50% of those people that did do whatever they're trying to do and learn, racked up all that money. Now you want me to pay for it? Because you goddamn know Uncle Joe Papa ain't going to be like, hey, I'll pay for it. That money got to be paid by somebody. And why I got to pay for it?
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. Why the fuck I got to pay for it? And if you're going to do all that shit to bail them out, why not bail out small business loans? Why not bail out niggas who got $3,000 left on their car payment and overpay for that used car? You know what I'm saying? Why not? I don't know. It's a slippery ass slope, but my overall point is you ate. It's the Judge Judy analogy. You ate a steak. You ate your food. Now you want me to pay for it? Nigga, I'm starving. Fuck you.
Why not let Tesla? What is that? Tesla and the other guy. But why not let him run America on that free energy that you're talking about? You know what I mean? Why not let him
kill niggas who fucking got cars running on water?
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go shit like that, like that, but
why not let that go?
I don't want to get killed. But so just talking about the student loan, you ate the steak, nigga, you pay your bill, nigga, fuck you.
Well, the government playing that game, just like they're out here, they're saying now that there's going to be a lot of blackouts this summer from people in California, from people charging their cars. But it was like they was out here. They passed the law talking about like, or Newsom put something where it was like by 2030 or 2035, they ain't even gonna, you know what I mean? They ain't even gonna sell like new cars out here or whatever. So it's like I don't know really what's going on. It's like they told everybody like, oh, the environment, it's environment friendly, low emissions, it save on gas, which is true, but now they're also saying like, oh, all these people charging their cars is fucking up the power grid in California. It's like, well, what you want them to do?
And once you, this is where people gotta ask themselves questions. All right, so I'm gonna build all these cars, or the administration is gonna make laws, because I seen that law where you can't have small engines. So that's your lawnmowers, that's your weed eaters, that's your go karts, that's your fucking regular engines. Like everything got to be electric eventually. That's what the law wants. So you're gonna make a market where everything's forced to go to electric, but you're not gonna beef up your electric grid first. You want shit to break down. You want shit to overload. You want niggas to be dependent on something so you can pull the plug when you want to pull the plug. That's just my 2 cents on that, but yeah, that's some bullshit.
Well, it's like when they say fire season, that's not real. Like all these fires is from those faulty PG&E breakers that never got repaired. Like everybody knows that. They just don't want to say it. Like, I mean, I'm not saying the fire is fake. Like me personally, I still kind of believe there's somebody behind it, like just out there because they've caught people doing it. You know what I mean? Like some of these big fires, but 75% of the fires out there are caused by those faulty ass breakers that they never upgraded. They do no maintenance on, and that's what it is.
That you got, man. Look, even if for the sake of argument on that, because you touched a very sensitive thing we like to talk about, fire season. So I'm gonna try to destroy this real quick. If they really gave a fuck about fire season, we talked about on another show legislation about rappers or whatever making crazy ass laws. Why can't you pay or make a law where at fire season starts in May, you got 10 extra trucks, fire stations around the forest is ready to go. They let that shit burn on purpose no matter what starts it. No matter if it's a person, PG&E, lightning, campfire, cigarette butt. They're like, oh, it's only 10,000 acres. Oh, it's 1,000,000 acres. Oh, it's fucking, we got it half contained. Like, man, fire season. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Then after the fires take care of, then comes the rain. And the rain brings the flood. But there's no trees to stop the flood from coming.
Yeah.
They got it all set up, man.
Yeah.
And some of that shit could be like logging if you logged or you maintain the PG&E, like you were saying. Like I don't know. Just going back to your first thing with the electric cars. If you know niggas are gonna you want them to buy these Teslas and buy all these electric cars. And now it's summertime when niggas gonna use ACs, and we already have problems when I was a kid of having blackouts. Why wouldn't you build shit up, have dams, nuclear power, whatever? You can't go green and all be on one charger.
Mm-hmm.
It's a setup to me. It's a setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it seems like. They're just trying to get us one way or another. But but that's it for this episode. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. This your boy, the 209 Tiger. I hope you guys be safe. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm here with CDP, Common Sense Marcus, and I'm out.
I'll be safe out there.